Anyway. Hey, Adam.
Hey, Mr. Peter.
Come on out, Adam, and tell us what the hell you do.
I'm doing all right. This play is based in the 1980s, and it takes place entirely in this family's kitchen. Has three sisters and a first cousin. And the main plot of the story is the youngest sister, Babe, has shot her husband in the gut. She aimed for the heart but missed. And that's about it. You can figure out the rest. All right, entree.
Did you see this morning's paper? It's awful. It's just awful. I don't know how I'm going to go around this community with my head held high after this morning's disgrace. Did you get those new stockings?
They were set.
Oh, thank you. Thank goodness I'm not going to have to go around with these old ones.
Did Uncle Watson call?
Yes, Daddy called twice this morning. He said that Babe's ready to come home. We just have to go get them. Hopefully they'll change their simple little minds.
Oh, I know, of course. It's just,
What?
well, I was hoping Meg would call.
Meg?
Well, yes, I sent her a telegram and,
A telegram? Well, why didn't you just phone her?
well, her phone's out of order.
Typical. Typical for Meg to not have that in order. Are you sure you want my right size?
Size extra petite.
They're just a little snug. They must be skimming on the nylon, that's it. What did that telegram say to Meg?
Well, I don't recall exactly. I just told her to come on home.
To come on home?
Well,
Have you lost your brain?
well, Babe wants Meg home. She asked me to call her.
I don't care what Babe wants.
Well, what then?
After everything that just happened, it would be for the best interest if she does not come here. She did not have the best reputation.
What's wrong with Meg?
She was sort of known as loose back in the day. She was known all over Chatham County as Christmas cheap trash. Let's not even bring up what she did with Doc Porter when she left him with that limp.
A limp? You just got a limp. Barely a limp.
Please, do you know what I had to go through to get into that society? I had to explain to them that I am just the first cousin to the McGraths. I'm not one of you. I simply was appalled and ashamed by it just as much as the entire town was. Do you know what I had to do? I had to beg and plead to that mean old woman to let me into the society club.
Oh, please, Chick. I'm so sorry, but you're in the ladies' league now.
Yes, I am, of course. If it wasn't for Mrs. Porter developing that bladder in her tumor, I wouldn't even be in it, let alone a committee head. Please, let's just get on with this. Ooh, I forgot. Happy birthday to Lenny from the Buck Boyles.
Wait, thank you, Chick. It's so nice of you to remember my birthday every year like you do.
Oh, please. That's just the way I was brought up, to be so kind and so generous. I bet I get over there. I don't trust Annie with the kids. She's got a loose, she's loose up there. Oh, before I forget, do you remember that dress you bought for PK last month for her 5th birthday? You know, the one with the little polka dots on it?
The red and white one?
Yeah. It fell apart in the washing machine. I mean, the polka dots just dripped right off.
Oh, well, I'll buy her something else. A little toy.
Oh, no. Don't be silly. I wouldn't want you to go waste your money on that. I just wanted to let you know. It must be that brand you bought, the inexpensive brands that you guys wear down here. It's just better off. We'll be fine, though. Must be those modern-day washers.
Boy, oh boy, I don't know what's happened to that Lenny. What do you mean? Don't make a mess. Don't make yourself sick. Don't cut yourself with a sharp knife. She's turned to her old grandmama.
You think so?
More and more. And did you know she's taken to wearing an old torn hat and having green garden gloves?
The lime green ones?
Yeah. She goes into the garden with them lime green gloves of a dead woman. Imagine those on your hands.
Poor Lenny. She needs some love in her life. All she does is work out of that brickyard and take care of
I bet she's never even slept with a man. Just imagine 30 years old and never even had it once.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's had it once.
She has.
Maybe. I think so.
When? When?
Well, maybe I shouldn't say.
Babe.
All right then. It was when old granddaddy went to the hospital about his second time. Lenny was in a real state of depression. I could tell she was. Then she called me over and told me to bring my Polaroid camera. And then, when I arrived, she's waiting in the sun parlor, wearing her Sunday powder blue dress and that curled up wig. She confided she was sending some pictures into the Lonely Hearts Club.
Oh, God.
The Lonely Hearts of the South. She saw the ad in the magazine.
Jesus.
Yeah, I take some snapshots of her. And about 2 weeks later, she receives a whole load of them in the mail of available men. Fairly odd-looking. But, you know, she's kind of shy, so she doesn't call on any of them. But there's one fellow, this Charlie Hill from Memphis, Tennessee, he calls her.
He does.
Yeah. They talk on the phone. She says he's really funny, and then they decide to meet.
Yeah.
Well, he drives to his or her about 4 to 3 times, and then they eat supper. Then one weekend, she went up to Memphis, and I think that's where it happened.
Well, what makes you think so?
Well, when I went to pick her up from the bus depot, she ran and she threw her arms around me, and she started crying and sobbing like she never stopped. And I said, Lenny, what's the matter? She said, babe, I done it. Honey, I done it.
And you think that she meant that she done.
Yeah, I think so.
God damn.
Well, you know, she didn't say anything else about it. She just went on to tell me about the blue factory where Charlie worked, and how nice city Memphis was.
Well, what happened to this Charlie?
Well, he came over here to his or her just one more time. She took him over to see our granddaddy, and then after that, they just broke it off.
Because of old granddaddy?
She said it was on account of her missing over it, that Charlie didn't want to marry her on account of it.
How mean. How hateful.
I know. And he seems such like a nice fellow. Kind of chubby, red hair, freckles, always telling them funny jokes.
That just doesn't seem right.
I know.
Something about that just doesn't seem right. Oh, God. Happy birthday to Lenny from the Buck Boils.
Oh my God, it's Lenny's birthday.
That's right.
I forgot all about it.
I know. I do too.
Well, we're just gonna have to order a big cake for her. You know, she always likes making them wishes on her birthday cake.
Let's get her a big cake, a huge one. Oh, God, that chick's so cheap.
What do you mean?
Look at Christmas poinsettias on the damn plastic.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to